everybody, and thank you for joining the Indian Ocean webinar this week. You can see it above the screen and also on the updates that we've sent out who your speakers are, but I'm going to let them all introduce themselves. So Sheena, you're on the screen. Tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is, please.
Okay, hi everybody. My name's Sheena Dovey. I'm from a company called Planet Promoters, and we look after Atmosphere Hotels and Resorts and the OZEN collection in the Maldives. My prize is a bag of goodies and also a bottle of something nice.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sheena. So you all need to listen very carefully to all the presentations today. Catherine.
Hi all, I'm Catherine Wood. I'm the regional account director here in the UK for the Siam group of hotels in the Indian Ocean. We've got 4 in the Maldives, we've got 1 soon to open and 1 in Sri Lanka. But I'm just going to talk about 4 in the Maldives today. Yeah.
Super. Thank you very much, Catherine. And last but not least, we've got Gareth.
Hello everybody, my name's Gareth. I'm the Business Development Manager at We Define Travel. So we represent a number of hotels in the Indian Ocean and Middle East, and today I'm covering off the fantastic Crossroads Maldives. And my prize is a case of 6 bottles of Prosecco, so you can't say fairer than that.
Excellent. We'll all want to be winning that one. So every single person that's on the webinar will get entered into the prize draw, but don't forget when we do the questions just at the very, very end, you can get an additional 10 entries just by being the first person with the correct answer. So listen very carefully. Gareth, whisk us away to the Maldives. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Thank you. Okay, can everybody see that okay?
All good?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's get started. So I always like to start off with an aerial shot of Crossroads because it gives you a really good perspective of how the islands are laid out and how we're integrated. So at the heart of Crossroads is the Marina that you can see in the bottom of the picture there. Surrounding the Marina, we've got various shops, bars, restaurants and entertainment facilities. And then you've got a short footbridge over to SAii on the right-hand side, and then a longer footbridge to Hard Rock at the back. It's about 500 metres across the footbridge. We do have a buggy and a bike service, so you can flag a buggy down, book a buggy, or just hop on a bike. It's also great for walking, especially before or after dinner. And also running, so it's great. Where else in the Maldives can you run around 3 islands for your morning jog? So we're actually part of a wider 9-island project. So you can see there's a further 6 islands in the top right of the picture there that are yet to be developed. So we're part of a much wider project. We're owned by Singer Estates, who are a Thai company who also own Singer beer. So while hotels have been a bit quieter, thankfully everybody's been drinking beer, which has been great. So of course we do serve Singer beer at the hotels. So before we dive straight in, I'm just going to show you a quick video just to give you a feel for Crossroads. So let's start with the Marina. As I said, it's the heart of Crossroads, home to various shops, restaurants. So in terms of shopping, we've got brand names such as Rip Curl. We have fashion stores, small boutiques, a jewelry store, have more practical things like a pharmacy, mini market, etc. So there's enough there for a good morning or afternoon shopping, certainly thrown in with a leisurely lunch at the marina. So again, where else in the Maldives can you go for morning or afternoon shopping? So it's something really unique for Maldives. Aside from that, we also have a beach club over on the marina. So it's a 150-seat restaurant and then a huge pool area with 300 day beds. So the vibe is very chilled out and relaxed with daily DJs in the afternoon running into the evening. So it's a great change of scenery for hotel guests if they want to just have a different vibe for the day. And of course, being in the Maldives, we have our own water sports and dive centre with pretty much every water sport you can imagine. Something a little bit different, we also then have our Maldives Discovery Centre. So this is where you can get involved in interactive displays covering sustainability and the culture and heritage of Maldives. So it's really great fun for all the family adults and families alike. And then we have a Marine Discovery Centre. And what's really nice here is you can get involved in our coral propagation program. So you can actually help with the coral propagation, and we're then taking it out to our own nursery reef that we've got in the lagoon. So moving on to the Serene SAii Lagoon. So it's actually part of the Hilton Curio collection, which is their boutique offering. We've got 198 rooms at SAii across 6 categories. That said, for 2022, we're adding some pools to a number of our beach villas, so that's going to give us another room category. So as you would expect for Maldives, we've got the overwater villas, we've got the beach villas, as you can see in this picture, but we've also got our sky and beach rooms. They're in small buildings around the outside of the island, all with an ocean or lagoon view, and they give a slightly lower price point and entry level price point. So yeah, it's just something a little bit different, a different room type for the Maldives. Like I say, we've got the villas there as well. So just to show you one of the sky rooms, these are all on the upper floor with a furnished balcony. And you can see the decor is very traditional Maldivian style, very bright, and local artwork is featured, local furnishings. And then the beach rooms are on the floor below with direct beach access. Our beach villas follow the same style and decor. What's really nice about this room type is the bathroom shown in the picture there. So you have all of the indoor bathroom area, of course, but then you have this amazing outdoor area with bathtub and another shower. And what's really nice is there's a gated access directly from the bathroom onto the beach. So you can have your morning swim straight into the bathroom, and it's all accessed with your key card, so totally secure. And then our overwater villas at SAii are larger than the platinum overwater villas at Hard Rock at 84 square meters. Again, a really lovely touch here is the bathtub on the deck. So you can see on the right hand side. So what we see a lot of is people, clients will fill up the bath with loads and loads of bubbles, so the bubbles are overflowing, and have their bath watching the sunset of an evening before they go to dinner, and that's a real Instagram moment. That's an Instagram spot. Moving on to look at a couple of the unique features we have at SAii. So first of all, the Mix It Yourself Aroma Lab, and this is where guests can mix up their own bespoke bathroom amenities. So our team will guide them through that process, and they will suggest which scents work well with each other, and they can mix them up. We will then write down your unique concoction, if you like, and your amenities will be replenished with that unique scent. Then we have our Snap box. So very often you'll walk into a room and there'll be a plate of food, which unfortunately is wasted. It might not be to your taste. Instead of that, we have the Snap box where guests can help themselves to healthy snacks, fruit and drinks any time of the day with no additional charge. And then briefly touching on restaurants, because I want to spend some time talking about our dine around at the end. We have a Mediterranean, Miss Olive Oil, and then Mr. Tom Yam, a Thai Italian fusion, which is really unusual, but really works. So you can expect things such as spring rolls with parma ham and goat cheese filling. So a real blend of the cuisines. And over on the Marina, we have the Lembywell Spa, and this serves as the spa for SAii Lagoon. That said, guests at Hard Rock can use Lembywell as well. We have the luxury of space at Crossroads. So we are the largest double-storey freestanding spa in the Maldives, and we have 9 treatment rooms and 18 manicure pedicure seats, which are all lined up in a row overlooking the lagoon. So really stunning location and a great range of treatments on offer. And again, thanks to our space, we can offer a really world-class kids club facility. So we've got 3 rooms at the Junior Beach Club and Camp. So we have a main sort of playroom, then we have the arts and crafts room, and then a sleeping, reading, games room. And they're all in individual thatched buildings connected by walkways. So we are totally blessed by the size and the standard of equipment. It's probably the best kids club, aside from Hard Rock, that I've ever seen anywhere in the world in terms of the facilities on offer. So moving on to Hard Rock, we have 178 rooms over at Hard Rock in 8 categories. Again, we're looking to add some pools to the beach villas, so that will give us another room category for 2022. Following the same design as SAii, we also have the Silver Sky Studios and Silver Beach Studios in the small buildings around the island. So this is an example of the Silver Sky Studio. We then, of course, have the beach villas and overwater villas with or without pool. I can't talk about the rooms at Hard Rock without quickly showing you the Rockstar Villa. So this is home to things such as the glass floor, as you can see there, a carousel horse, a jukebox, a tuk-tuk bar on the deck outside. So it's all singing, all dancing, literally. We are Hard Rock. And here's just some more imagery just to show you. See, for example, there's the guy playing the guitar on the sofa there. So yeah, it's again a real Instagram room. There's even a boat dock if you're arriving in style on your own boat. So the rooms have actually got a very subtle music theme at Hard Rock. But if you want to really go for it, then absolutely clients should get involved in the Sound of Your Stay program. And this is available for all room types, again, with no extra charge. So you can firstly select your preferred genre of music to be played. When you check in, you can say, I really love R&B music, and they'll set it up so you've got an R&B playlist in your room. You can also have a Fender guitar sent to your room with an amp, with headphones. If you can't play, we would always recommend headphones, and then everybody else doesn't have to listen to it. You can follow a program on your TV if you are learning, which is really cool. And then we have Wax, which is where you can have a Crosley record player sent to your room with a box of records. So when I stayed last, I had Dua Lipa, David Bowie, Fugees, so a real broad range of records in the collection. So you'll get a bit of everything, classics and new stuff. In terms of dining at Hard Rock itself, we've got Sessions, which is our international restaurant, very much in the style of Hard Rock Cafe with lots of music memorabilia. And then we have the Elephant and Butterfly, which is our Pan-Latin restaurant. Of course, we also have Hard Rock Cafe. It's actually over at the Marina because the entertainment runs until 1 o'clock in the morning. So we've strategically placed it at the Marina so we don't disturb hotel guests. And there's a rock shop over there as well, which is essential for Hard Rock fans to get their merchandise. We have a rock shop in reception and then a second one over at Hard Rock Cafe. And then we have our Rock Spa, quickly touching on the unique treatment here, which is shown in the right-hand side. So this is our rhythm and motion massage where you select a track to have your treatment in time to, and then the music is piped through that speaker above your head and through speakers running underneath you in the bed. Really unusual, really cool, probably the best massage I've ever had. And then we have our Rock On yoga program. Again, you can follow on your TV and have a mat sent to your room, or you can join in a class in the pavilion. And then we have other really exciting activities on offer, such as aerial acrobatics, jiu-jitsu, and lots of different martial arts, very often with resident world champions staying to teach you. And then we have a second kids club. This one is obviously music themed. The really lovely touch here is that the bands from the evening in the hotel are contracted to go into the kids club in the daytime and teach the children to play guitar, drums, etc. And that photo on the top left there doesn't really do it justice, but that's a fully set up band room with, you know, really top quality equipment. And then last but no means least, very importantly, is our Dine Around programme. So we have 12 restaurants included in our Dine Around. So 8 are fully included. So the 4 restaurants I quickly mentioned in the hotels are included, and then a further 4 on the Marina. And then a further 4 are on a food and beverage credit basis. So you have 8 fully included and 4 on a food and beverage credit basis. And that's applicable to half board, full board and AI guests. So it's not just AI guests. AI guests are not, don't have access to restaurants over guests on other boards. That's for all boards who are taking evening meals. It's all a la carte, which is a huge selling point. So in the hotel restaurants, we do have buffet nights, but even on the buffet nights, guests can choose a la carte if they wish. So your whole stay can be an a la carte stay. So you're going in and selecting a starter, main, dessert, and having a real restaurant experience. And you even getting on a buggy and going over to the Marina or wandering across the bridge at night. So it feels like you're going for a real dining experience. 2 of our restaurants, so Ministry of Crab and Nihonbashi Blue, are in the top 50 restaurants in Asia. So they are world-class restaurants. So a real broad range of dining and very inclusive offering. And then before I run out of time and get told off, quickly touching on the drinks, we have a range of bottled beer, draft beer, we have red, white, rosé, sparkling, lots of cocktails. So you've got about 10, 12 cocktails included, and across the different outlets, the offering is pretty much the same with some slight tweaks and menus on the drinks. But yeah, a really good all-inclusive drinks inclusion with additional branded spirits available at a charge, but we have at least 1 branded spirit included on the AI. So that is it, a whistle-stop tour.
Thank you very much, Gareth. That was brilliant. You've got quite a few comments in chat, so
okay, I'll get having a look at them
and reply back to those. Yeah. Okay, so if you can stop screen sharing.
Yes, thank you.
Super, thank you very much. And Catherine, we're going to go over to you.
Okay, let me try and share the screen. Coming
You're
up.
a pro at this, you can do this easily.
It's just that thing at the top that annoys me. Bear with me. So, it always does this to me. The bit at the top doesn't disappear. Hold on, I'll find it. Slideshow, here we go. There we go, we got there.
Perfect.
Hi, so I'm Catherine, Catherine Wood, there are my details, Regional Account Director for the Siam group of properties. So you need me, there are all my details, yeah? So Siam Group, this is actually privately owned by Mr. Siam. He basically has, as I say, 4 properties in the Maldives, a 5th soon to open. He's also got a lovely little boutique property in Sri Lanka. I'm just going to talk about 4, apart from the fact I haven't got much time to talk about much more, 4 of the properties that we have. And I'm going to start with his 5-star deluxe property, the Siam Iruveli. Basically, you reach there by a seaplane, and that is a 45-minute seaplane transfer to the north, to the Nunu Atoll. Now, this is his own private seaplane lounge. It's one of the biggest in Mali Airport, just shared with his other properties. You'll get checked in there, a bit of food and beverage. In the corner there, you can have a bit of a spa treatment, have a shower. We've got shower facilities. So sometimes when you're just waiting for that seaplane, it can take a little bit of time because it's out of our hands. It's a very comfortable start your trip. Yeah, quite a big island. It will take about 35 minutes to walk around the Iruveli. And this is your lead-in room type here, which which is your deluxe beach villa. It's big, 125 square meters, and all of them on the beach there with your own private cabana. And then we go up the category to the deluxe beach villa with pool, which is exactly the same room type, just got this big pool there as well. And that's, you can actually do some proper lengths in that pool. We've got a few of these, which is an excellent family room type, bigger room than the previous one, but as you can see, you've got your separate bedroom here and a separated sitting area. So you can put the kids' day beds in there, get up to 3 kids in, close that door off, and that has the pool in the front. We also have exactly the same property type with a pool at the back, all walled off, very private, which is excellent for Muslim families. Privacy, yes. This is your lead-in water villa here. Yes, nice private deck there with your own steps into the sea. And then it just goes up in categories, whether you've got a guaranteed sunset view, jacuzzi tub on the deck, or a great big pool, the infinity pool. I'd say the USPs definitely with the Siam Iruveli is the amount of dining options. There is 14 bars and restaurants to choose from. We have Italian, we have French, we have Indian, we have seafood grills, we have Asian, we've got the buffets, yeah. So you're just not going to get bored, basically, yeah. So here is a picture of the lovely fine dining Italian restaurant over the water. When you go there, you'll get a menu which will give you your all-inclusive choice of about 4 or 5 starters, mains, and puddings, and that's dining around at all the a la carte restaurants. Worth pointing out, again, you can dine around on half board, full board, and all-inclusive here. Spa by Thalgo. This is an award-winning spa. We have 23 treatment rooms here, yes. Some of the rooms are themed, Chinese themed, Thai themed. We've got over 160 different treatments to choose from. We also have a full wellness program here, which will give you a program with 5 days, 7 days, or 10 days. Or if your clients have any specific requirements, send them over, and they can basically, work out a program for them. Yeah, they really know their stuff here. Award-winning kids club, yeah, free of charge 4 to under 12s, and there were lots of kids running around there, which was great. We have offers on at the moment, yes. So currently, for bookings up to the end of July and for travel right through to the end of October next year, we've got discounted seaplane transfers. We've got 25% off the room rates, and we've also got free of charge meal plan upgrades. That's half board to full board and full board to all inclusive. What I really want to point out here is what we call our child discount. We consider kids to be under 15 years here at the Canafushi. So that means we will take 2 kids under 15 free of charge in the same room as the parents, and also eating on the same meal plan as the parents. So when you think of a 14-year-old lad who eats quite a lot, it helps with the pocket. A few people down there who you can book through, yeah. I'm now going to move on swiftly, because we ain't got much time, to our Siam Iruveli. This is our premium all-inclusive 5-star property, only been open for a couple of years now. Again, you'll get there by seaplane, so we're going to share that seaplane lounge, and that is going to be 35 minutes to the south there, yes. Now, the USPs I would definitely say of the Siam Iruveli is firstly that every single room here has its own private pool, yeah. So if you're looking for somewhere with a private pool, you know, the Iruveli is going to hit that button, because every single room has a private pool. Here is your lead-in room type, beach suite with pool, yes. Not too shabby, it's a big room, yeah. Your other USP, I would say, of the Siam Iruveli is what is included in the all-inclusive program. So firstly, dine around. You will dine around here at all the restaurants. You will basically get your minibar stocked up every day, and that's with soft drinks, beer, and with wine. You will get 3 excursions included in your stay. You will get $100 spa credit included in your stay. If you do not want that spa credit, you can swap it for 3 dives per week stay. You will get a windsurfing lesson. You will get a jet ski credit, okay? So as you can see, there is matters included here when you think, so you could quite happily stay with no extra costs at all. Here is your pool, the beach suite with pool right on the beachfront there. And this is your lead-in water villa category, your ocean suite with pool, yeah. Beautiful private deck there with your lovely plunge pool. Yeah. Now, the next water villa category up is your Dolphin Suite with pool. Now, pretty much the only difference here is location. So here we've got the Ocean Suites with pool. Here we've just got 14 of these, and these are located directly on a fantastic house reef. You can see there in front. So, and also there is a cut through where the dolphins swim through. So hopefully, and don't guarantee it, but hopefully you should be able to sit on your deck and watch the dolphins swim past. Yeah. As I said, this is Dine Around. We've got a few choices here. It's a much smaller island than Canafushi, but we've still got a good choice. So we've got the fine dining Italian restaurant. We also have Garupa Grill. We have a buffet restaurant. We also have the Bar Chemistry. We've got a couple of bars, Bar Chemistry with some lovely cocktails. And we've got the freshwater bar as well, which does some nice snacks during the day, bit of pizza, nice salad. Beautiful overwater spa here, just 6 treatment rooms and a hydrotherapy area. And we've got some great offers on at the moment. We have 35% off and discounted seaplanes, and that's for bookings right through to the end of July, and that's travel right through to the end of October this year. And then we carry those discounts through right to the end of October 22, yeah, with 30% off here. Consider this property. It is great for honeymooners with all those private pools. It seems to go down really well with the honeymoon clientele. Siam Velu Reef. This is a leading 5-star property. Yeah, very good for affordability. Yes. Now that is also by seaplane, and that is again a 35-minute seaplane transfer to the south. Now, worth pointing out that both our Velu Reef and our Iruveli are pretty much next door to each other. So if you want to do a twin center without having to travel back into Mali, we can take you over the water. You can experience both properties. Yeah, very, very small, very intimate. Yeah, you're going to get to know everybody by first name terms within a few days there. This is your lead-in room type here. Standalone beach villa there, very bright throughout and spacious with a splash of orange and pink. And then they'll go up in categories. The next category up will have just a private cabana. Category up above that will have a private cabana and jacuzzi tub in the back. And this is your top category here, which has got it all, yeah, including that big pool, which you can do some good lengths in that pool, yeah. Here's your lead-in water villa here, the Reef Villa. All come with a jacuzzi tub on your deck there. And then we just go up a category, whether you've got the guaranteed sunset view, then a bigger jacuzzi tub, until we've got a great big pool on the deck there. Dine Around again. So when you basically book a room here, it is just the one all-inclusive program for all, and it is Dine Around. Again, being a small island, we haven't got masses of restaurants to choose from. We've got a good selection to include. Here's your aqua buffet over the water there. It changes the themes every day. And we've also got a bar here, which does a bit of snacky pizza during the day. We've also got a well done fine dining seafood restaurant. We've got a spice restaurant. We've also got another bar around the reception area. Lovely little spa, yeah. 8 different treatment rooms here that they do beautifully well. And then we've got a lovely little kids club, free of charge, 4 to under 12s, yeah. Definitely the USPs of the Villa Reef. Affordability comes in at an excellent rate. So for those, basically, it goes well with couples sort of, you know, about in their 30s. Yeah, I would say probably more adults. And also the other USP is the house reef. A lot of agents get asked, you know, where's a good place for snorkeling? Villa Reef is the one here. It's got an excellent reef just off the shore there. And then if you want to be a bit more intrepid, that reef drops off to a big drop-off reef where you're going to get your turtles and your sharks and what have you. So we've got 20% off the room rates at the moment. That's for bookings right to the end of July and for travel right through to the end of October 22. Kids here are considered under 12, so we're allowed to on the same meal plan and stay in the room free of charge, yeah. Then last but not least, yes, Siam Iruveli. Okay, this is our 4-star deluxe property. Comes in at a fantastic rate, very popular with the UK market. It also is a speedboat transfer because those seaplanes can be quite costly. So again, that keeps the costs down, and that is just a 45-minute speedboat transfer to the south there. Every time I've been on that speedboat transfer, I've seen dolphins, yeah, so it means I haven't had to do the dolphin excursion. Okay, lead-in room type is your deluxe room here. Right on the beach, comes in blocks of 4, 2 up, 2 down. Some of those come with interconnection, so if you want to, you've got a big family, lots of kids, you can request your interconnection there, and all on the beach, yeah. Next beach category up is your Grand Beach Villa. These are brand new, very bright throughout, splash of orange and green there. This is your best family property here. We'll take up to 3 kids in these room types. And this, as you can, again, you can see, has got a separate bedroom to a sitting area, so we can get more day beds in there, yeah. Decent sized pool there. These are also brand new to the Iruveli. They've got it's made up the Iruveli of 2 little islands. We've got the main island, and then above is a little island, which we used to call Dream Island. We used to have picnics. We now got these wonderful water villas up there. So they come with or without pools. As you can see, the one in the picture is with a pool. When you book at the Iruveli, it's going to come in on full board, yes, and that means you're just basically eating at the buffet restaurants, yeah. There are other restaurants to eat from, and they will give you 50% off those. There is a small increase to basically go up to all inclusive, and that is still on buffet. That just means basically all your beverages are included, yeah. So here we've got a buffet restaurant, the Sunset Buffet Restaurant. We've got a Lagoon restaurant, which is Mediterranean. We've got a couple of seafood grills. We've got a Thai restaurant. We've also got a couple of bars and one with a bit of a pizzeria. Here's your Thai restaurant. Delicious. We've also got 2 spas. This is the we've got one on the main island, and then we've got a brand new overwater spa up on Dream Island there. And then a totally refurbished kids club, yeah, free of charge, 4 to under 12. I'd definitely say USPs with the Iruveli is definitely affordability, but also the amount of activities you can do on this island. So above the main island, there is a good crosswind. So we have a kite surfing school, windsurfing, catamaran sailing, yeah. But above, just below the main island, you just pop off of the pontoon, down on the steps, into the sea, and you've got a fantastic house reef. You very rarely do you get the 2 entities sort of blending in so well, the wind and a house reef. So I've seen turtles, I've seen sharks there. It's fantastic, yeah. So currently we have 25% off the lead-in deluxe rooms and 25% off all other room types, and that's for travel right up to the end of October. Again, worth commenting here is this child discount. So here at the Iruveli, we consider kids to be under 15. So not only do they stay free of charge in your room, the same room as the parents, but they also eat on the same meal plan free of charge, but also transfer for free. So you've got 2 kids under 15. That's everything for free so far, yeah. Again, if you want to basically get a second room for the kids, 50% off that second room as well, yeah. So I think it's a really good choice for families, maybe with slightly older kids, that can, with all those activities, the kites, surfing, etc., comes in as a great family destination. Yes, that is it. Yes, you can come back, Sarah. My time up.
Sorry, I was messaging you. Your time is up.
It is. I'm here.
You did good. Thank you very much. Really good presentation so far. I'm going to now hand over to Sheena, who is going to transport us again, still to the Maldives, but the stage is yours, Sheena.
Thank you very much. Well, I think I definitely want to get on one of those beaches. So far, everywhere's looking very yummy when I'm looking out the window at the rain. Hello, everyone. Welcome to myself, Sheena. I'm from Planet Promoters, as I said earlier. And today I'm going to talk to you about atmosphere, hotels and resorts in the Maldives. And I'm not going to talk to you about all of them because I think Catherine did extremely well to fit 4 in and she was probably exhausted. So just to introduce us a little bit more and the portfolio that we have O Blue by Atmosphere at Helen Gelly, which is our lead-in 4-star property, which we opened in 2015. Then we have Velu Select at Sangeli, which is a 5-star. Varu, which we opened in 2019, is also a 5-star. And Atmosphere Canafushi, which was our very first property that we opened in 2013. So that's the current Atmosphere Hotels and Resorts portfolio. We are happy to announce that we are going to be opening 2 new properties by the end of the year. Velu X, or Velu Experience, which is opening, well, it should be December actually, a slight amendment there since we can't get the builders in at the moment, which will be 4-star for everybody. And then connected to Velu Experience, we are opening Velu Select at Lobigili, which is going to be for adults over 18 only. So just to flick back, today I'm going to talk to you about Velu Helengeli, and I'm going to talk to you about Atmosphere Canafushi. Now, some of you will know that we also have the OZENs. We have separate Atmosphere, and they are now part of the OZEN collection by Atmosphere. And in there we have Bolafushi, OZEN Reserve Bolafushi, which we opened in December, and OZEN Life, which has just had a little bit of a name change, OZEN Life Mardu. And also at some point in the not too distant future, we'll be going off of the Maldives and opening our first property in Sri Lanka, which will also be an OZEN Life in Tangul. So exciting times for us. So without further ado, we'll go on to Velu by Atmosphere at Helengeli, our 4-star property. Now, why would you sell this property? Who would you sell this to? Because everybody looks pretty impressive to me. And the house reef is most definitely the biggest selling point. Helengeli was a dive resort before we took it over. And it has a brilliant house reef all the way around the island. And because we're on the edge of the atoll, we're also tidal, and that brings in a huge amount and different variety of fish, and that is why we've won so many awards for the diving at Helengeli. We're a top leading 4-star property, and as I show you some of the pics, you'll be able to see why that is. We've got a brilliant all-inclusive. Now, every single one of the properties within Atmosphere, whether it be OZEN or Atmosphere Hotels and Resorts, all have a superb all-inclusive plan, and that's really why we've been so successful in terms of what we offer. We also include all of our transfers for all the properties, and at Helengeli we're also including the spa and our excursions, of course. So it's a small and lush island, great for divers, couples, and definitely families with older children, because we don't have a kids club here. And I'll show you some of the room types that they can fit in. So we're in the North Mali Atoll. It's all inclusive. We've got 116 beach villas and water villas across 4 categories, so not that many. And it's 50 minutes by speedboat from Male. So nice and easy so far. So here we go. So here's Helengeli. All the way around, as I mentioned, is the house reef, and we do guided tours. So if you are a diver or a snorkeler, the guys will take you for a nice tour around, so you know what you can see in which parts of the island. We also have an adults only swimming pool and our main swimming pool there, our main bar and our main restaurant as well. And then the villas are actually scattered throughout the island. You can see there the water villas they used to be called Lagoon villas. The water is only shallow underneath them. It doesn't sort of stretch out into the ocean at all. So the beach villas and the deluxe beach villas are very similar in terms of the style. One is just larger than the other, and also where they're located on the beaches is slightly different. Indoor, outdoor showers as well, and we can take an extra child or put 3 adults in each of these rooms. So nice and bright and breezy and modern. There's the indoor outdoor shower, which always goes down very nicely in this category. So the water villas, they also have an indoor outdoor shower as well, which is quite unusual. And they all have a pool, and they're 77 square meters. So it's half over land and half over water. And again, we can fit 2 adults and a child, or 3 adults in this room category. In terms of the style, it's all very similar throughout. We also have 2 beach suites, which are lovely, both got their own private pool. Because there's only 2, you do need to get in fairly quickly to reserve one of these. Just a note to bear in mind is that it's separate entrances. It's not an interleading room. as such. So if you are booking it for a family, just to make a note of that. Both have got their own private bathrooms, and they are again the indoor and outdoor bathroom. That's a picture of our adults only swimming pool, and you can just see here, this is where Just Grill is, which is one of our a la carte dining options. So as I mentioned, we include our airport transfers. Breakfast, lunch and dinner is held in the Spice, which is the top picture there. Then we also do some finger food in the late afternoon, early evening, if you're not full from lunch. And of course, we do include all our spirits and beers. Your cocktails and your mocktails are all included in there, as well as our house wines and all of your hot and cold drinks. All of our properties, we never charge any Christmas or New Year supplements, and all of our rates will continually roll over until the new contracts are out. So if you do have bookings after October 22 into 2023, no problem at all, we can get those booked for you. We also do our honeymoon offers and our renewal of vows, and also we have repeaters benefits if they're staying at Helen Gelly for the second or more times. So Just Grill is our fine dining that I mentioned, and you get a dinner there per 4-night stay. It is open for lunch and dinner, and it's as it says, it's a grill, seafood and meat, or vegetarian if you are not wanting to eat seafood or meat. So the excursions, we have a nice little list of excursions that you can include. Normally we'd go to a nearby inhabited island. Obviously we're not doing that at the moment, but we have other excursions that we're offering. And as Catherine said, it's very odd to have a great house reef and also open to other water sports such as sailing or windsurfing, so on. And Blue Helen Gelly is definitely got the house reef. So what we offer in terms of non-motorized water sports such as paddle boards, kayaks and pedalos are included within the stay, but obviously we don't want to encroach onto the house reef at all and do any damage. So those are the ones that we include. Plus your spa, we include for each 4-night stay. We also include your spa treatments as well, and we also have indoor and outdoor treatment rooms. So moving on to Atmosphere Canafushi, our 5-star property, which was the first one that we opened. Everybody loves this, especially for the new water villas that we've also put onto the island at the end of 2019. We're classing them as still new because they haven't really been used. So we are a very long island. If you go from the tip, right where the water villas with pool are, right to the tip of the water villas, it's about 3 kilometres. So it's a really good, nice, long island. We've got a brilliant all-inclusive plan. Our premium drinks are included, our excursions are included as well, and your minibar, of course. And we've got a good number of restaurants. We've got really large family villas, and we've got a great kids club and clubhouse with lots of activities that are going on. And we go out diving into various locations. So we're up in the Laviani Atoll, and it's about a 35-minute seaplane away. Just to give you a bit of a heads up, there is an island opening where we can actually take a proper wheeled aeroplane. I'm not really sure how else to say it, which will be a real bonus because it will be a plane transfer and then a 10-minute boat transfer, or you can still do the seaplane because it is part of the experience after all. And we include our seaplane transfer as well. So this new island will open. It's not open yet, but it will be opening in the near future, and that's a benefit for us because it means that if we can't take a seaplane in, if it's bad weather, or if it's after dark and those flights leaving out of Marley late in the evening, it does mean that we can do transfers at different times of the day. So it's a good thing to have. We've now got 172 detached villas and suites. So we look like a bit of a golf club, I always think. So we've got our water villas down the end here. Number 6 is Pier 6, and that's an a la carte dining restaurant, and also the teppanyaki is located there. We also have our arrivals jetty, our clubhouse for diving, and our kids and activities centre. Our two restaurants, Liquid, which is the main pool bar, and Spice, which is Spice, which is our main dining room, and then our spa. So you can see all of the villas are stretched along one side of the island, which is the Sunset Island, and you can see there's a beautiful beach there as well. On the other side of the island, because we're on the edge of the atoll, it's quite rough, it's corally, and it's a real contrast between the two. And I love that, because when you're walking along here, or you can catch the buggy along here because it's quite a long way in the heat. I'll hop on, hop off, as I've renamed it today. It gives you great contrast. There's beautiful swings, there's sculptures, there's water stops if you are walking all the way along. And yeah, it gives it a really good contrast. And at the end here we have Sunset, which is our adults only swimming pool, our a la carte restaurant in the evening, and you can dine there whenever you want for lunch. And then we have Just Veg, which was the first vegetarian restaurant that opened in the Maldives. And then right at the very top here, you've got our beach villas with pool. So all of the villas are freestanding. The lead-in room type is the Sunset Beach Villa, and this is 100 square meters. You can fit in 2 adults, 2 children, or 3 adults and a child. There's plenty of room in here. They've all been newly updated as well, and all come with their own sun lounges, etc. Again, you've got our little indoor-outdoor bathroom. We also have our Sunset Family Villa, which is exactly the same as the one that I've just shown you, but 2 stuck together. These are very, very popular, and this is the additional room that you can see here. So as you can see by the square meterage, it's exactly double. And then the Sunset Deluxe Beach Villa, which used to be called the Junior Suite, and there's 40 of these. They're much larger, 132 square meters. They've got a huge hallway and a much larger bathroom, as you can see on the bottom left there. And again, you can fit 2 adults or 2 children within there. You also get added benefits in your mini bar with an extra 2 bottles of wine of your choice, or if you want to choose from something from our spirit menu as well. And these are full bottles, they're not small, and it's already filled with Pringles and Mars bars and marathons and anything else you want. So it's not just a bar. And then we have our Sunset Pool Villa. Now these are landscape rather than portrait, and they stretch along the beach. Beautiful, beautiful pool area. Again, direct beach access, as you can see out the door there. 192 square meters, but there are only 10 of these. And of course, all of them have got their sunset view. If you're staying in one of the pool villas, you do get your breakfast, coffee in the morning and a muffin. And they also serve you in the a la carte breakfast room in the Sunset, which is exclusive to you. Then, as I say, in December 19, I nearly said 20, I've kind of wiped out a year, we had our water villas open, and these are absolutely gorgeous. There's 12 water villas, 105 square meters. We say queen size bed, but I think we'd actually call it an imperial bed. So it's 2 meters by 2 meters. So it's huge. Either choose from a water villa with pool or just a water villa. Now, I'll just go back. Just to say, over these barriers here, we do have a house reef, but we can't really call it a house reef because we do have to get a boat round there. So just to bear that in mind. There we go, and that's the water villa with a pool. They also have the glass bottom floor in the bathroom, and you do get some exclusive services that you can see down here, from canapes and fruit baskets, etc. So what do we include? So breakfast, lunch and dinner is included in the Spice, unless you're staying in the beach villa with pool, and obviously you have your breakfast in the Sunset. All your snacks, your light meals at the and the Sunset pool bars. You can do the lunch menu. Anybody can go for lunch at the Sunset pool bar. And we also have our a la carte lunch and dinner at Just Veg, which is absolutely fantastic. This is Just Veg, and the sharks and the crabs and all sorts of things are floating around underneath you. It's lovely. And those of you that are meat fanatics, you'd never know that there was no meat in the food. It's absolutely delicious. We also have our Sri Lankan street food, which is set up along the beach, called Ceylon Bliss. And you also get one a la carte fine dining experience at the Sunset if you're staying in a water villa, and at Pier 6 if you're staying in a water villa, you go to Pier 6. If you're in a beach villa, you dine out at sunset for your a la carte dining. Now, I don't know, most of the guys that are serving in the Maldives are Muslim, and if you've ever seen a wine pairing, to do it when you've never tasted the wine is absolutely spectacular, and that will most definitely be a bit of a highlight if you realise that they've actually never tasted the wine. So all of our premium branded drinks, beers, liquor, cocktails and mocktails are all included, plus your premium wines and fizz are all included there as well. So just a couple of pics. So this is the liquid, and you can just see in the background, that's the Spice, which is our main dining room, and then the Sunset, which is the adults only pool. Our teppanyaki grill is located within Pier 6. That's the only thing that's extra for your account if you choose to take the teppanyaki dinner. We've also got a Marrakesh bar if you fancy a shisha. And then that's our fine dining at the Sunset. So you get a little list of excursions that you can take up. The kids club is also included. Our non-motorized water sports, and again, because we're quite a large area, we can also include the windsurfing and catamaran, as well as the canoeing and the stand-up paddle boards, amongst other things as well. And we also have 2 snorkeling excursions a day that are complimentary for people to use, and then you get some discounts off of your spa, and we also have our airport lounge, all free Wi-Fi, any of our properties, and our repeaters stay and our renewal of vows. There's the spa, looks a bit different now, it's a bit more grown. Now, for any of our properties, if you go to the Planet Promoters trade room, all of our images, fact sheets, the all-inclusives for all of the properties that we cover are all there. You don't need any password to get through. So do make use of it, it's a really good asset. And that's me done, Sarah.
Thank you, Sheena. Sorry, I was sending messages as well. So much to cover, I know that. And if it was me, it'd be like 45 minutes just me talking. So no, you've all done really, really well. Thank you. Much, much appreciated. We did have quite a few questions that have come in, but I know Gareth and I think Catherine as well have been answering them for you. There were just a couple that came in that were very, very general. So I'm just going to find I'm going to find one that was it was talking about the age for children at the water villas. Do you have minimum age ranges for the children?
No, we don't. I actually had this question earlier, maybe it's the same person.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah. We have a disclaimer that the parents sign before they actually are allowed to go into the water villas. I know some tour operators are quite specific with whether they will or won't put water villas onto their inventory for children to stay in. So, but we don't restrict, no.
Brilliant. And Gareth, do you?
Same scenario for us. So we don't impose any restrictions. It just depends if tour operators themselves are, but we don't.
Okay, super. And Catherine? You need to unmute.
Same. Yeah, it obviously, I mean, gosh, I think it would be hell on earth if you had a basically crawling toddler in a water villa. So my recommendation will not be that. But again, you sign that disclaimer, it's up to you, and mate, you can have a terrible, stressful holiday.
Okay. No, that's fine. Makes sense. As well, another question from Celine. You know, with regards to sort of excursions, do you all have your own boats or yachts in order to do those excursions, or do you subcontract?
Yes, we have our own boats at Crossroads.
Okay, super.
So,
and then
yeah,
you just arrange those with the guest relations.
Yes, we've got the Marina, obviously, so all our trips go out of the Marina. Super.
Catherine?
It's our own boats, yeah, sure.
Super. And Sheena? Same.
Yeah, same. We have our own boats. If it gets super busy, then they do contract them in, but it's predominantly our own boats.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop the questions there because I know it's coming to quite late. Okay, so if everybody can go to the chat and just make sure that you've changed it to panelists and attendees, So as I covered off before, in order to win the prizes, every single person that is on this webinar today will be entered into the spin to win, and I'll announce it tomorrow on Facebook who the winner is. Now, if you want to get additional entries into the spin to win, you just need to be the first person with the correct answer in the chat. So panelists and attendees, so that we can all see it. And I'm going to ask Sheena, seeing as you're on the screen already, if you can just remind us what your prize is and ask your question, and the first correct answer will get 10 entries tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. So we've put together a really cool mini bag, goodie bag, and we're going to include some nice bottle of bubbles in there as well. And my question is, can you name the 2 new resorts opening this year?
Oh. I think it's about how you spell it with this one.
I don't mind how the spelling is.
So we've got
Yeah.
Experience and Longilili. Look, okay,
That one.
that one. Okay, Harry was the first person. Just writing down. Okay, so Harry, you've been entered 10 times tomorrow. Okay, Catherine, what's your prize and your question, please?
My prize is a voucher, cash voucher of 50 quid. And my question is, both the Siam Iruveli and the Siam Velu Reef, both you take a seaplane transfer. Can you remember, it's literally they're next door to each other, how long that seaplane transfer takes? Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, Rebecca, 35 minutes. That's the correct answer. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
I don't know how you're keeping track of this, Sarah.
Experience.
Yeah, lots of experience. Okay, and Gareth, last but not least, your prize, please, and your question.
Prize is a case of 6 bottles of Prosecco, which I think everybody would welcome right now. And the question is, how many restaurants are included in our Dine Around program?
Wow, you didn't even finish. Is that 12?
Yes, correct.
Okay, Barbara, you were the first person. So you're entered 10 times. So that is the end of the Indian Ocean webinar. I hope you all enjoyed it and learned a lot. And just remember, these guys have been here supporting you. So, you know, show them the love with the bookings that you log back for them. Every single booking you make for the Indian Ocean can be logged onto myindianoceanrewards.com. So fill your boots, get logging. And a massive thank you to Sheena, Gareth and Catherine. Your presentations were amazing. So thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
Thanks everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.